Now, good morning, students. Now, small part we are going to discuss about the structure of human spermatozoon or singular form of spermatozoa. So, it is for 5 marks question with diagram we have to discuss. The human sperm is a microscopic, flagellated, and motile gamete. The whole body of the sperm is enveloped by plasma membrane. Why? The plasma membrane is the membrane which is present around the animal cell. So human sperm is also a type of cell, that's why it is covered by plasma membrane and is composed of 3 parts: neck, head, first part, second part is called the neck, third part is called the tail. In between neck and tail, we will be discussing middle part. So actually the human sperm is having the 4 parts: head, neck, middle part, and the tail. The head, what are the things are there in the head region? Head is more or less conical part. Head region comprises of 2 parts, mainly the acrosome and the nucleus. Acrosome is nothing but the small cap-like structure which is called the acrosome, A-C-R-O, acrosome. Cap-like structure which is present around the nucleus. Nucleus generally it is a flattened and oval structure. Nucleus is actually flattened tip of the nucleus and is formed. Acrosome is a small cap like pointed structure present at the tip of the nucleus, and this acrosome is formed from the Golgi body of the spermatid. It contains the acrosome, it contains an enzyme. Name of that enzyme is called hyaluronidase. It is a proteolytic enzyme. What do you mean by proteolytic enzyme? Helps in degrade the proteins, popularly known as sperm lysine, which helps to penetrate the sperm to the ovum during fertilization. The nucleus is flat and oval. Just now I have told flat and oval, which plays an nucleus is flat and oval. The neck is very short. This is the if we go to the diagram, the neck is very short and it is present between the head and the middle piece. That's why I have told the sperm is having actually the 4 parts. Here the middle piece has been not given, neck. So neck is present between the head and the middle piece. The neck region, it contains the proximal centriole towards the nucleus. This neck region is having the centriole which is present, proximal centriole which is present nearby to the nucleus, and its main function is to first division of the zygote. First division of the zygote. After formation of zygote, this proximal centriole plays an important role in the first division of the zygote. And the distal centriole, which is present towards the middle piece. Distal centriole gives rise to the axial filament of the sperm. Axial filament, main part of the middle piece and the tail of sperm. The middle piece possesses the mitochondria spirally twisted around this is the axial filament. So distal centriole will give rise to the axial filament, line-like structure. In the middle piece, the mitochondria which are present spirally around the axial filament of the sperm. The middle piece possesses mitochondria spirally twisted around the axial filament, which is called the mitochondria. They are called mitochondrial spiral, or they are also called Nebenkern. What is the function of this mitochondria? This mitochondria plays an important role to produce energy in the form of ATP molecules, which helps for the movement of the sperms. Now the tail is considered the longest part of the sperm and is slender and tapering. It is formed of a central axial filament, one thread-like structure which is surrounded by the protoplasmic seed and an outer protoplasmic sheath. And the central part of the axoneme, which is continuing in the tail, which is called axoneme, axial filament, which is extending in the form of thread-like structure, which is called the axoneme in the tail region, and which is surrounded by the protoplasmic sheath. The lashing movement, left and right alternately, that is called the lashing movement of the tail, push the sperm forward. The human's male ejaculates, sends out at a time around 200 to 300 million sperms during coitus, during fertilization. It is estimated that around 60% of the sperms must have normal. 60% of 200 to 300 million means 120 to 180 million sperms to be must be normal shape, of which at least 40% of this means 48 to 72 million, 40% must show vigorous motility for normal fertility. So this is the structure of the human sperm with the, it is a book back question, so you have to practice the diagram and study. The sperm is considered as the smallest human cell, and the ovum or egg is considered as the largest human cell. One more question. Okay, thank you children.